Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 46. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. As always, I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-Rental.com and BuyandSellDVC.com.
Today is December 22nd, 2021. Hopefully all of your shopping is done. The cookies are made. So your 11-month window is going to be November 22nd, 2022, which is probably Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, exactly. Right around Thanksgiving. So if you're planning on going Thanksgiving, now's the time to start looking at that.
7-month window is going to be July 22nd, 2022. As always, if you're looking to rent points, rent out your points, it's DVC-Rental.com. Remember the dash to save the cash. If you're looking to sell your Disney Vacation Club property or buy into DVC, you want to go to BuyandSellDVC.com. Today, we're going to start on the rental side of things with Scott.
I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit of a shorter day today. I think just getting ready for the holidays. But I just want to say, Christmas is almost here. We're about to hit our busy season. So if you have points that you want to rent out, now is the time to get them into us. We pay an industry high $15.50 per point for all points. If you're planning on coming down to Disney and you're planning on being a renter, get it in now, because again, within the next week or two, we typically hit our busiest part of the season and we're going to start getting inundated with stuff. So if you come in early, you're going to be one of the first ones to get your stuff booked. So if you're right now less than 11 months out, you don't have to wait for anything. Come in now, try to get it in as fast as possible, because again, we're about to get busy. Again, it's not like we're not going to be able to do it, but I know just for the past 11 years that as soon as Christmas hits, we get busy. Everybody sits in there chatting with their families and talking about Disney vacations. What really happens is that for October, November, December, everybody's planning for the holidays. You're planning on what you're going to make for Thanksgiving and what you're going to make for Christmas or where you're going to go, and you're spending your money on presents. Everybody's preoccupied. As soon as you get to Christmas, everybody talks with their families and they go, they start talking about, all right, now that Christmas is over, everybody's less stressed, they're planning their Disney vacation. So literally the day after Christmas, we typically get very busy. So now is when you want to get it in. If you're a DVC member, another option on here, and it's never mandatory. Some DVC members give us their login information, and that way we take care of all the work for them. Instead of contacting them and saying...
And it's not an extra fee or anything.
Oh, no. We'll just gladly do the extra work. I mean, it's easier for us because then we could do it faster and we're not waiting on a DVC member to book the room. Or a lot of times we get reservations in late at night where, we can't really get a DVC member to book a room. But if we have your login, your points move towards the top of the list because we can book your stuff immediately. So if we have your login, it will make them a lot easier to rent out. They'll rent out faster. And again, it's not mandatory. If you're not comfortable with that, that's perfectly fine. But again, this is what we do for a living. We have a 4.9 out of 5-star rating on hundreds and hundreds of reviews online. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. This is what we do. So it's not like we ever are going to do anything with your information. And truthfully, if anybody ever said that we stole their information, they could post it online and it could ruin our business. So it's nothing any of us would ever do, So we want to be as safe with your information pretty much as you are. So that will definitely help out.
And plus, I'm sure that helps. Like, let's say someone has to make the reservation and they do a misspelling of a name, then they have to go back in. So now...
Absolutely. It's the same information with the confirmed reservation. If you're bringing a confirmed reservation in, you may think, I've already got it booked. Why would you need my information? When we sell your reservation, we have to change everything on there for them. So if we've got your login, we can do all that work. And then changing the primary name on a reservation is always a little more difficult. Disney makes you call it in, or if you could wait on chat and try to do it online, again, we can take care of that for you. Not mandatory, but again, there's no extra fee for it. We'll gladly do all the additional work for you. It makes our lives easier as well. So definitely, if you're thinking of renting out your points, you just fill out the form on DVC-Rental.com. If you have any questions, you can email me personally at Scott, SCOTT, at DVC-Rental.com. Or if you're thinking of coming down to Disney, you can click that check availability button with the brand new tool from several months ago that, it's got pretty up-to-date real-time pricing and availability. So click the check availability button, put in whatever information you're looking for, and our system will automatically check to see what's available, how much it costs. It'll include pictures of the resorts, room layouts, amenities. There's a lot of really great information on there. Also, if stuff is sold out, check our deals page, because the deals page are discounted, extra discounted, or also confirm reservations, which means they're already booked. So if you're looking at January, February, March right now, there's probably not a ton of availability left. Check out the deals page. There's a button for deals right on our website. Click on that, and these rooms are already pre-booked. So, once you get these reservations are yours. So instead of, trying to check availability and see if we can get it, these are already locked in. So if there's nothing available, check the deals page, because there could be something on there that works for you and your family.
So I'm curious, on the rental side, do you have people that come back to you and rent Christmas week regularly? Or do you have people that say, I don't know what type of feedback they give you after they rent, like, hey, this was great, but way too many people for us Christmas week, we won't be doing that again? Or I'm just...
We don't normally get the feedback.
Okay.
We got a lot of people come back year after year. I'm trying to think anytime recently I could think of that came back and just said, it's just way too busy. And it is busy. And actually, I'm planning on talking about that next episode, because Disney's busy for Christmas. But I mean, there are definitely people who do come to Disney every year for Christmas. I think it's just one of those things that, as long as you plan accordingly and you know what to expect, it's still a magical place at Disney. Christmas. It's busy. But it's busy.
Because I experienced, Christmas week in 1999, because I was working for Disney, and plus I had family that was in town.
And it wasn't even as busy back in '99.
And then,
How was that?
Well, and then the whole Y2K thing was going on, and everyone thought that
the rides were going to explode. Everything's going to shut. Banking systems going to shut down. You can't get money. The computers are going to take over the world.
I just remember
survived it.
It was December 31st, 1999, and people were lined up in front of Hollywood, in front of Tower of Terror. They had sleeping bags, and then it's like, say, 9:30 in the morning. They have sleeping bags with them because at some point they're going to take a nap because they're staying until like 2 a.m. or something. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So now we're on to the food review.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
All right.
This is December 22nd. I'm hoping that it's something to do with...
Well, where do you think we are this time?
It's not... Is it Epcot?
We're at Epcot, baby. Festival of the Holidays.
Are we still in Canada?
Oh, we've moved past Canada now.
Oh, the borders are open where?
The borders are open. We made it all the way to America. We stopped here because we've had this before as well. We had this last year. We're in America.
When you say we, is it the whole family or just you and your wife?
It's just me and the wife.
Okay.
This is
Kids are on devices, apparently,
Exactly.
while you're at Epcot eating dessert.
Let's be honest, this was all the same night. I try to pig out for one night so that way I could try to be good after that. I don't want to spread out the pigginess because then I'm just killing my weight loss and diet. So I try to eat it all at one night and then plan these accordingly. This is the pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake for $4.25. Served with the cranberry whipped cream and candied pumpkin seeds. The whipped cream, I'd say, I didn't find it very cranberry-ish. My preferred was a little more cranberry-ish. Really creamy. Pumpkin seeds are sweet, but you also get a little saltiness in the pumpkin seeds. This is the best thing I had last year, and so far, this is the best thing I had this year, too. Really, really good. I'm giving it an 8.8. I know my wife would go higher on it, but I mean, at 8.8, this is up there. Really, really good. It's a little small. I wish this thing was even bigger, but really, really good. Could use maybe.
Is there a picture? You have a picture of it?
Oh yeah, there's a picture of it. It was on there before. I'm not sure. Maybe Tao put it back on now, but really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Just wish it was a little bit bigger. 8.8, super solid. Maybe wish it was a little more pumpkin flavor too. It's a little light on the pumpkin flavor, but it's creamy. It's a really, really good dessert.
I'm glad that you share it with your wife. I'm thinking about the previous episode with the Friends trivia, because Joey doesn't share food.
Yes. Joey doesn't share food. I didn't know you're such a big Friends fan. Oh,
well, I know.
It's like I know things.
I know some things. I know Joey doesn't share food. I know it was 18 pages front and back. So sorry, I just thought of that because you said.
Now we have to start Friends podcast too.
Because no
nobody wants to watch that.
Because
nobody wants to watch this.
Because Because I'm glad that you're sharing these desserts.
Oh yeah, wife and I pretty much always share them. The kids a lot of times aren't around for the sharing, but we always share them. This is really, really good. And the thing is, what's nice is that typically we have a similar opinion on everything. You know, most of the time we're not sitting there going like, I really like this, and she's like, nah, this sucked. But now this one definitely really, really enjoyed it. And again, she would score this higher. She'll probably be a 9.2 or something. But again, this is
Short line to get in?
This was probably 5 minutes or so. Maybe a little longer than Canada. Not bad, though. They also had one less, what's it called? Not turnstile. One less kiosk open. So there's only 2 people taking orders, where Canada had 3 different people taking orders. So.
And was it hard to decide on this with all the options, or was
Nope.
this the one that stuck out?
This is the one that stuck out. I don't remember what else they had. All they had there, dessert-wise, also was they had a brand new cookie that it was just like a chocolate cookie. Didn't really look too, I think it's called a chocolate crumble. It didn't look super interesting to me. I think it was $2.50. That's part of their Christmas cookie trail as well. It didn't jump out at me, so I said, you know what? And truthfully, I'd already had two desserts. I wasn't planning on having this one too, and I'm like, oh God, I can't have another cookie too. So I grabbed this. This was really, really good though. And again, was pretty much the same exact thing last year and super solid last year. So they're doing a great
And
job.
what are the dates on the festival of holidays?
I have no idea. It opened November 26th. I'm not sure how long it goes to. I think a little after Christmas.
So you can only get...
We have people looking at it right now. So
You can only get them during this time?
yeah, you can only get them
Okay.
during this time. December 30th. So
Okay.
December 30th, only 8 more days. Oh man, I got to go back.
So it's the... Okay. So it's
Pumpkin
like the
gingerbread
Festival of the
cheesecake.
Holidays
Yes.
menu?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's a brand new festival of the holidays menu, kind of like the Food and Wine Festival or the all the stuff they have. And now they have new foods everywhere. And they have new little stands that open up and just serve special stuff for the festival of the holidays.
Gotcha.
So only time to get this. So I know it's already the 22nd. So get there now. And I have to say that the lines are probably a lot longer right now than when I got it 3 weeks ago.
So now we're on to the resale side, and just similar to the rental side, the resale side, the busiest 4 months are the first 4 months of the year. And I just want to mention, when you make an offer on a property, most people just make the offer online. You can always call to make the offer. We'll receive an email that you made an offer, and then we'll send you an email just confirming everything that's in the offer. Once you respond to that email, we're going to reach out to the seller as quickly as we can. A lot of times we can get a hold of the seller pretty quickly and get an answer for you, and you'll have your answer. But I just want to mention, just before we go into the busy time, like when you make an offer, it doesn't mean that it's just that the property is on hold for you while that offer is going on. So if you make an offer and the seller right away responds and says, well, I'm going to counter at this number, and we give you that counter, it's, if someone, came in 5 minutes later and said, I want to buy this property at the full asking price, it would be sold to them. We can't, the property's not on the hold until you make a decision. I just want to, usually there's no issues whatsoever. People are responding quickly. Everything happens in a very smooth time frame. But, once in a while, that does happen. So I wanted to mention it before we go in. It's kind of like if, let's say you go to buy a used car, right? Mm-hmm. Well, you can monopolize that vehicle while you're looking at it. You can drive it around. You can ask a bunch. No one can really look at it while you're looking at it. So, but with this, you have buyers and sellers coming in, constantly. Oh, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. So, and a lot of times, if I say, well, there's 3 other people looking at this property, the buyer's like, well, you're just telling me that. Like, I don't, they don't always believe you. So, I just want to say, like, we try to get a hold of the seller as fast as possible. We try to get back to you as fast as possible. And, the property's not on hold. The faster you can make a decision, the better it is for you. And you can continue to negotiate as long as you want with the seller, but just keep in mind it's not off the market at that time. And the other thing is you can always get your finance. Most buyers get their financing actually after they reach an agreement, because then they know the exact terms, they know the exact property, and then you can just take it to the finance company, whether it's Vacation Club Loans, Monera, or Lightstream, and say, I just purchased this. What can you offer me towards this purchase? And they will give you that information.
Most of that's pretty standard online too. I mean, they can go on there and just know what they're going to charge. It's not like if you go in blind, make it, come to an agreement on a contract and then find out, oh my gosh, their insurance, their rates, their interest rates are so high, or everything's online. You can see everything pretty much right away.
And really, I mean, it's similar to the rental side, as when someone says, okay, this is available, I want to book it. It still has to be booked for them.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So that's why Scott will say, hey, when you send an email and say book this for us,
don't book airfare just
right,
yet.
Don't book airfare.
Wait till we get back to you and say, here's your
grandma.
confirmation number. You're good to go. Now plan accordingly.
So it's the same thing on the resale side. You're in negotiation with the seller. As soon as you two come to an agreement, the property's sale pending for you and the property is yours. But until that happens, just keep in mind there's buyers moving in all directions that could be coming on the property. So I thought I'd just mention that now as we're going into the very busy time when it seems to be, more buyers competing with each other.
Yep.
And anything you want to add before the holiday?
No, I hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays. If you're traveling, just be aware, there could be lines. Just, again, plan accordingly just because, airports are going to be busy, roads are going to be busy. Just try to be safe, try to hang in there, and hope everybody has a happy holidays.
Yes, definitely stay safe. Hopefully, wherever you are, the weather is to your liking.
You do anything for holidays?
I mean, my parents live. Yeah,
they're close. I know.
My parents live here.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be in Long Island, so the weather will not be as nice as Florida.
So you won't be seeing Scott on property if you're here.
No.
Over the next week.
Nope.
He'll be in Long Island.
I'll be cold in Long Island.
He's probably just going to be eating spinach and chicken there, and no more desserts.
It's Christmas. I'm pretty sure there's going to be cookies and pies, and by the time New Year comes around, I'm going to be 300 pounds.
Stay safe. Have fun. If you're at Disney, hopefully I don't know what to say about the crowds. If you're,
it's going to be busy. Plan accordingly. Be safe. Everything's crowded. Get the pumpkin gingerbread cheesecake.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and be sure to come back next week.
Thank you so much. We love you all.